choosing a new smart TV in 2026? The wrong brand could cost you money, performance, and long-term reliability. In this video, we're ranking the best smart TV brands based on picture quality, features, value, and overall ownership experience. Stay until the end to discover which brand earns the Hashone spot and deserves your hard-earned money. If this video helps you avoid overpaying, make sure to like and subscribe for more honest TV breakdowns. And comment below, do you watch TV in a bright room or a dark cinema setup? That one detail changes everything. The problem and our methodology. Buying a TV in 2026 has become more confusing than ever. Every brand claims it has the brightest display, the smartest processor, the most advanced AI, and the best gaming features. Then you're hit with endless terms like OLED, QD OLED, Mini LED, Neo QLED, ULED, Quantum Dot, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, VRR, and 144 Hz. Most people don't know. The biggest mistake isn't choosing the wrong model, it's choosing the wrong brand. A TV isn't something you replace every year like a smartphone. You're investing in something you'll likely use every single day for the next 5 to 10 years. During that time, you'll watch thousands of movies, TV shows, sports events, YouTube videos, and play countless hours of games. A poor decision today can leave you dealing with slow software, disappointing picture quality, unreliable performance, and expensive repairs long after the excitement of buying a new TV has disappeared. That's why this ranking goes far beyond flashy specifications or showroom demonstrations. We evaluated every major TV brand based on the factors that actually affect your daily experience. Overall picture quality, HDR performance, brightness, contrast, gaming features, smart TV software, ease of use, value for money, long-term reliability, software support, build quality, customer satisfaction, and consistency across the entire lineup. Instead of focusing on one flagship model, we're looking at how each brand performs across its complete range of televisions, from affordable options to premium flagship models. By the end of this countdown, you'll understand which brands deliver the best value, which ones excel for movies, gaming, and sports, and which brands consistently provide the most dependable ownership experience. Whether your budget is $500 or $5,000, this guide will help you avoid costly mistakes and confidently choose a TV brand that you'll still be happy with years from now. Let's begin the countdown. The brands to be cautious about, bottom tier. Let's begin with the brands that sit at the bottom of our ranking. These are usually the ultra-budget TVs you'll find during holiday sales or sitting on the end caps of big retail stores. The price looks unbelievably tempting, and that's exactly what makes them dangerous. When you see a massive 6.5-inch 4K TV selling for hundreds less than the competition, it's easy to think you've found an incredible bargain. Unfortunately, that's where many buyers make a mistake they'll regret every time they turn the TV on. Now, to be fair, we're not saying every budget TV is bad. If you simply need an inexpensive television for a guest bedroom, garage, office, or vacation home, brands like Insignia, ON, Westinghouse, and similar entry-level labels can absolutely get the job done. The problem starts when people expect flagship-level performance from a product designed almost entirely around hitting the lowest possible price. To reach those aggressive prices, manufacturers have to compromise somewhere, and those compromises become obvious after a few weeks of everyday use. Picture quality is usually the first thing you'll notice. Most of these TVs rely on basic LED panels with limited brightness, weaker contrast, and poor HDR performance. Dark movie scenes often appear gray instead of black. Bright highlights never really stand out. Colors can look dull, and motion becomes noticeably blurry during sports or fast-action movies. Add slower processors, limited local dimming, inexpensive components, and software that gradually becomes sluggish, and the overall experience starts feeling outdated much faster than you'd expect. The biggest concern, however, is consistency and long-term reliability. Quality control varies much more from one unit to another. Software updates tend to disappear quickly, and customer support isn't always as dependable as larger manufacturers. While you may save a couple $100s today, that savings can quickly disappear if you're frustrated every day by slow menus, unreliable performance, or an early replacement. For your primary living room TV, we strongly recommend spending just a little more and moving into the next category, because this is where the real value begins. The value champions, Hisense and TCL. This is where the TV market gets incredibly exciting. Just a few years ago, buying an affordable TV usually meant sacrificing premium features. Today, that's no longer true. Two brands have completely changed the industry by bringing flagship-level technology to prices ordinary buyers can actually afford: Hisense and TCL. These companies aren't simply competing on price anymore, they're forcing every major manufacturer to rethink what customers should expect from a mid-range television. Let's start with Hisense. Over the past several years, the company has earned a reputation for delivering exceptional performance without premium pricing. Models in the popular U series regularly include features that once existed only on TVs costing twice as much, including Mini LED backlighting, quantum dot color, high peak brightness, local dimming, Dolby Vision support, HDMI 2.1 connectivity, and high refresh rates for modern gaming. Whether you're watching HDR movies in a dark room, sports during the day, or gaming on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, Hisense consistently delivers performance that exceeds expectations for its price class. TCL deserves just as much credit because it helped redefine what value really means. The company's latest QM series has become one of the strongest recommendations for buyers who want premium picture quality without paying flagship prices. Bright Mini LED panels, impressive HDR brightness, excellent gaming features, 120 Hz and even 144 Hz refresh rates, VRR, Google TV, and surprisingly strong local dimming have made TCL one of the easiest brands to recommend. Instead of asking customers to compromise, TCL focuses on delivering as many premium features as possible while keeping prices competitive. The biggest takeaway is simple. Hisense and TCL are no longer good budget brands. They're simply great TV brands. Yes, Samsung, Sony, and LG may still have an edge in processing, refinement, and premium build quality, but that gap gets smaller every single year. For many buyers, especially those shopping under $1,500, choosing a high-end Hisense or TCL model can provide nearly flagship-level performance while saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's exactly why these two brands have become the undisputed value champions of 2026. The Big Three, where the real competition begins. Now we've reached the brands that dominate the premium TV market. If you've been researching TVs for even a few minutes, you've probably noticed the same three names appearing over and over again: Samsung, Sony, and LG. These companies aren't just competing to sell televisions, they're competing to define the future of television technology. Every year they invest billions into new display panels, AI-powered processors, gaming features, and smarter software. If you're shopping for a premium TV in 2026, chances are one of these brands is already on your shortlist. Years ago, choosing between them was relatively simple. Samsung was known for producing the brightest TVs on the market, making them perfect for bright living rooms. Sony earned its reputation by delivering the most accurate and cinematic picture quality, becoming the favorite brand among movie lovers. LG completely revolutionized the industry with OLED technology, producing perfect blacks and infinite contrast that changed what people expected from a television. Each company had a clear identity, making the buying decision much easier. Today, those lines have become much harder to separate. Samsung now builds incredible QD OLED televisions that rival traditional OLED performance while maintaining outstanding brightness. LG has dramatically increased OLED brightness with its newest OLED Evo panels while continuing to dominate the gaming market. Sony combines premium OLED and Mini LED panels with arguably the best image processing available, creating an incredibly natural and lifelike picture. The result is that all three brands now build exceptional televisions, but each still excels in different areas. That's why our ranking isn't simply about who makes the brightest TV or who has the most features. Instead, we're looking at the complete ownership experience: picture quality, HDR performance, gaming capabilities, smart software, reliability, long-term value, and consistency across each company's lineup. With that in mind, let's begin with our number 3 brand. Number 3, Samsung. Taking the number 3 position is Samsung, the world's largest TV manufacturer and one of the biggest innovators in the entire display industry. Samsung has spent years pushing television technology forward, from quantum dot displays to Neo QLED, Mini LED technology, and now QD OLED. No matter your budget, Samsung has a television that fits your needs, and their premium lineup continues to impress with some of the brightest, most vibrant displays available today. Samsung's biggest advantage has always been brightness. Their Neo QLED Mini LED TVs produce incredible HDR highlights that make movies, sports, and games look spectacular, especially in bright rooms where sunlight normally washes out weaker displays. Even their latest QD OLED models combine OLED's perfect black levels with quantum dot technology to create richer colors and higher brightness than traditional OLED panels. Add Samsung's excellent AI upscaling, strong motion handling, premium design, and gaming hub, with support for up to 144 Hz refresh rates, VRR, and extremely low input lag. And it's easy to see why gamers and sports fans love Samsung televisions. However, Samsung isn't perfect. The biggest criticism continues to be its refusal to support Dolby Vision HDR. Instead, Samsung promotes HDR10+, which simply doesn't have the same level of content support across streaming services like Netflix and Disney+. While HDR performance is still excellent, many movie enthusiasts feel they're missing out on one of the industry's most popular HDR formats. Some users also find the Tizen operating system slightly cluttered compared to competitors, with more promotional content appearing throughout the interface. Despite those drawbacks, Samsung remains one of the strongest TV brands you can buy in 2026. If your priority is maximum brightness, incredible gaming performance, vibrant HDR, and premium design, Samsung continues to deliver an outstanding experience. For many buyers, especially those with bright living rooms, it remains one of the safest investments on the market. If you're enjoying this ranking so far, take 2 seconds and hit the like button. It helps this video reach more people who are trying to avoid an expensive TV buying mistake. And while you're down in the comments, tell me which TV brand you're currently using. I'd love to know how it's been holding up. Number 2. Sony. Claiming our number 2 position is Sony, a company that has built its reputation on one simple philosophy: delivering the most realistic picture possible. While other brands often focus on eye-catching brightness numbers or flashy marketing features, Sony has spent decades perfecting what actually matters when you're sitting down to watch a movie. That attention to detail has made Sony one of the most respected names among filmmakers, professional reviewers, and home theater enthusiasts around the world. Sony's biggest strength is undoubtedly its image processing. Its latest cognitive processor XR analyzes every scene in real time, improving color accuracy, contrast, detail, motion, and depth in a way that feels incredibly natural rather than artificially enhanced. Movies look cinematic, faces appear realistic, older HD content is upscaled beautifully to 4K, and fast-moving scenes stay smooth without introducing the distracting soap opera effect. Sony also supports both OLED and Mini LED technology, allowing buyers to choose between perfect blacks or extreme brightness depending on their viewing environment. Another reason Sony consistently ranks near the top is its outstanding build quality and long-term reputation for reliability. Combined with Google TV, one of the best smart TV platforms available today, Sony delivers an ownership experience that feels polished from the moment you turn the television on. Many premium models also feature acoustic surface audio technology, where the screen itself produces sound, creating a much more immersive viewing experience than traditional TV speakers. So, why isn't Sony number 1? The answer is simple: price. Sony televisions almost always cost more than comparable models from LG or Samsung, and some mid-range models don't include as many gaming-focused features, such as multiple HDMI 2.1 ports. If you're willing to pay extra for industry-leading processing, natural picture quality, and exceptional reliability, Sony is an outstanding choice. But when we consider overall value, there's one brand that edges it out. Number 1. LG. The best overall smart TV brand of 2026. And now we've reached our number 1 pick. After comparing picture quality, gaming performance, smart features, innovation, reliability, long-term value, and overall ownership experience, the brand that earns our top spot is LG. This wasn't an easy decision because Samsung and Sony both make phenomenal televisions. But when you look at the complete package instead of just one feature, LG consistently delivers the most balanced experience for the widest range of buyers. The biggest reason is OLED. While other manufacturers also sell OLED TVs, LG has spent more than a decade perfecting the technology. Every pixel on an LG OLED produces its own light, allowing individual pixels to turn completely off whenever black appears on the screen. The result is perfect black levels, infinite contrast, incredible shadow detail, and a level of realism that still sets the standard for premium television viewing. Movies become more immersive, HDR scenes have remarkable depth, and dark scenes reveal details that conventional LED televisions simply can't reproduce. LG has also become the undisputed leader for gamers. Their latest C-Series and G-Series OLED TVs include 4 full-bandwidth HDMI 2.1 ports, support refresh rates up to 144 Hz, variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, NVIDIA G-Sync, AMD FreeSync Premium, Dolby Vision Gaming, and some of the lowest input lag measurements available on any television today. Whether you're playing on a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or a high-end gaming PC, LG provides one of the smoothest and most responsive gaming experiences you can buy. Add the fast and intuitive WebOS platform with the Magic Remote, and daily use feels effortless. Of course, no brand is completely perfect. Mini LED competitors can still achieve higher full-screen brightness in extremely sunny rooms. And while modern OLED burn-in protection has improved dramatically, static images should still be avoided for extended periods. But for the overwhelming majority of buyers, these concerns are minor compared to everything LG does exceptionally well. Outstanding picture quality, industry-leading gaming features, refined software, consistent innovation, and competitive pricing make LG our choice for the best overall smart TV brand of 2026. Bonus pick: Panasonic, the hidden gem for movie lovers. Before we wrap things up, there's one brand that deserves special recognition, even though many people won't find it in their local electronics store. That brand is Panasonic. While Panasonic doesn't have the global retail presence of LG, Samsung, or Sony, it continues to earn tremendous respect among home theater enthusiasts and professional reviewers for one simple reason: it prioritizes accuracy above everything else. Panasonic's premium OLED televisions are engineered to reproduce movies exactly as filmmakers intended. Instead of making colors look artificially brighter or oversaturated, Panasonic focuses on reference-level color accuracy, natural skin tones, excellent shadow detail, and extremely faithful HDR performance. Many Hollywood studios even use Panasonic reference displays during production, which says a lot about the company's reputation within the film industry. Another major advantage is HDR compatibility. Panasonic supports virtually every major HDR format, including Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG. That means regardless of whether you're watching Netflix, Disney+, Blu-ray discs, or other premium content, your TV is capable of displaying the highest quality HDR version available. It's one of the few manufacturers that refuses to force customers into choosing one HDR standard over another. The only reason Panasonic isn't part of our main ranking is availability. Depending on where you live, especially in North America, finding one can be difficult. But if Panasonic is available in your region and your highest priority is building the ultimate home theater, it's absolutely a brand worth considering. Final conclusion. So after looking at every major TV brand, what's the final takeaway? The truth is there isn't one perfect TV brand for everyone. The right choice depends entirely on how you use your television, where it's located, and what matters most to you. The good news is that once you understand each brand's strengths, making the right decision becomes much easier. If you're primarily a gamer, LG remains the clear winner thanks to its exceptional OLED technology, complete HDMI 2.1 support, lightning-fast response times, and industry-leading gaming features. If you're a movie enthusiast who values the most natural and cinematic picture possible, Sony delivers arguably the best image processing available today. If your TV sits in a bright living room filled with sunlight, Samsung's Neo QLED lineup offers incredible brightness and HDR performance that easily cuts through glare. And if you're shopping on a tighter budget, Hisense and TCL continue proving that outstanding picture quality no longer requires spending premium money. Perhaps the biggest lesson is that price alone doesn't determine whether a TV is good. Spending thousands of dollars doesn't automatically guarantee the best experience, just as choosing a lower-priced model doesn't mean you'll sacrifice quality. The smartest buyers focus on matching the television to their own viewing habits instead of chasing marketing buzzwords or showroom demonstrations. That's exactly how you maximize both your budget and your long-term satisfaction. At the end of the day, every television on this list can deliver an excellent experience when it's matched with the right buyer. But if we had to recommend one brand that consistently combines premium picture quality, cutting-edge gaming performance, intuitive software, strong reliability, and excellent overall value, LG stands above the competition as our best smart TV brand of 2026. We hope this ranking helps you buy with confidence instead of confusion. If it did, let us know which brand you're choosing in the comments below. Hit the like button if you found this guide useful, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest TV reviews, buying guides, and home theater tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.